Captain Greg here with Learn to Fish with Us. Today what I want to do is I want to talk about vertical and horizontal jigs. For one, vertical, very easy to use because the weight of the jig is always going to allow for the knot to stay at the top. Sometimes it may turn a little bit, but basically what I'll always do is make sure that that knot is up and down so that jig is vertical. Vertical jigs basically are really good to use when the fish are biting really good, very aggressive. The reason a vertical jig is so good is that the hook is facing up, which so if a bluegill comes in, you set the hook, it's right above where you're fishing, and you can really get a good hook penetration into the mouth. The other jig then is horizontal, and basically what you got to do is you got to make sure that the jig does stay horizontal. So what you're doing is making sure that you're keeping the knot basically up and down. So you see how that's horizontal? Sometimes if there's a weight of the plastic, I'll actually take the knot and actually bend it more towards the hook so you can see how it's standing up. But as the hook goes down after you've had many fish on, you'll see it like that, where it's starting to become vertical. Little tougher for the fish to bite and suck in, and your hooking percentages go down. But if you keep it that way, it'll stay nice and horizontal. A horizontal jig is very good when the fish are aggressive or if they're not aggressive, because for them to come in there to pick it up, they can easily swim right in there, peck at it, and grab it. But horizontal jigs, your hooking percentage is not as good as vertical, because when you set the hook, you're hoping that the jig will turn and then you set it up in the top of the mouth. So you know, I can just say it's just not quite as good, but there's many times that I do use horizontal jig, especially when I'm fishing plastics. So that's our Learn to Fish with Us tip for today.